So as you see, I'm putting my yoga mat and I'm going to down, and I want the yoga mat to be a little bit above. We have the lumbar spine and then the thoracic. So I don't want in the lumbar or in the connection, I want it a little bit higher. So I'm going to put first some part of my lower back, and then I'm going to go a little down, see, while tilting. So I'm going to feel, as I move down, the motion of the contact of my back with, in this case, the mat, and I want to bring it above the point of connection of, in spine language, T12L1, and now a little bit higher above the base of the back of rib cage, and in the shoulder blades is kind of touching the base of the shoulder blades. So adjust yourself there. So first we're going to start by interlocking the fingers and let the back of head rest into the palms. So we're going to start like we're starting regularly the class when we're lying back. So here I want you slowly to tuck the chin in and slowly feel like as if you want to roll your back off the mat, kind of doing a gentle sit-up. Try to feel what's happening along your back. And then we slowly going to go back. I want you to keep the elbows softly closed and rest the back of the head in the palms as you're going to go back. And of course, because of the pillow or mat behind your back or folded blanket, when you go back, there is a moment that your chin is want to go out. I don't want you to let this happen. So I continue to go back. I'm using my palms and the head resting to extend the back of my neck. So in this way, when I go down, the chin goes in as if I'm going to go to the ground, but you see my chest starts to come out, a gentle stretch in the stomach area, and the back of the head and upper back are sinking toward the mat, and that creates a lengthening and opening in the spine while we gently arch it. So you can feel it. The feeling mainly should be chest, stomach, and back is like a pressure that goes into the shoulder blades, center of the back of the rib cage. Nothing happens in the lower back. So that's as far as my head comfortably goes. I'm resting there, and then I'm going to bring the head back up, chin in, and I'm going to roll again. Really slow, really soft. If you feel that what you've put under your back pushes too strongly into your back of ribcage, put softer or less folding into your blanket. So I go up and I go back down again. And the down is really important to try to lengthen your neck, chin tucked in as we go back. So I do guide the back of my head to the ground, but I do not let the chin stick out, not that, because I want to lengthen my spine. Now I start to really feel comfortable. So now, since my head is kind of close to the ground, I do open the elbows and I send them toward the ground as I tuck the chin in. See? Then it feels so good, so I'm going to rest here for a few seconds. And then don't stay too long. We need to prepare. Don't want you to feel discomfort or cause pain to the muscles there. Chin in and we roll gently and come out softly. You'll notice that as the spine opens, your range of motion naturally grows. Everything should be guided by everything we say every class: awareness and relaxation. As we go deeper, more awareness, more relaxation. Try to maintain a soft, comfortable breath. Continue to soften the eyes, the mouth. Don't rush. Be peaceful. Go deeper into your back, into the experience in your stomach area and chest. As you notice slowly, slowly how your head comes closer and closer to the ground, and literally the same motion as we did in the beginning. And there was a big distance. Suddenly the distance closes as the spine opens, but also the hip flexors, psoas muscles are opening up. Chest and abdominal region opens up. That will help us in more comfortable, deeper breathing and relaxation. The moment, and if you feel that your palms and head are resting comfortably on the ground, not with the neck short but long, then you can stay a little longer and guide your breath to the stomach and chest as they are gently stretching. Inhale to the nose, exhale to the mouth. Try to relax and soften your back muscles, upper back muscles. They tend, because they are a little sensitive and tight, they tend to contract when we do things like that. And I want you to be softer. I want you to try to use your breathing and relaxation to soften them, which will allow you to go into deeper layers of muscles along your back, your chest. Notice the journey going back. Be peaceful, be soft. Good. If you feel, wow, I can take the arms out and I can rest the head on the ground like this, do so. You feel it doesn't work for you, take a pillow and put a pillow under the back of your head, like this. You can even fold it. So in this way, this is too big, like this. See, so when I go back, my head rests on the pillow and the chest is open. The mat is pushing, the folded yoga mat is pushing the back of a kg. Okay? Then spread the arms, extension to shoulders. Or if extension to shoulders because of the folded yoga mat is unpleasant, it's too much pressure on your shoulders, you can do 45 degrees. Okay? So you can do not extension to shoulders, but low if you feel that it's pinching in your shoulders. Then from here, we slowly tilting, feel like your legs are made out of cement or iron, very heavy concrete, and then you slowly you want to take it down without crashing. So you want to gently control this concrete iron legs of yours as they are sinking to your left. And you want to keep the chest gently open and feel what's happening along the back of rib cage. And of course, relax. In the moment that you feel you can let go of the legs as they are resting, then do so. If not, keep holding as much as needed. Slowly and heavily pick up the legs again. Keep relaxing to the process. Visualize the legs really made out of concrete or heavy iron. And then when you take it down, you don't want it to smash down. You want to control the motion and put it down gently while relaxing and feeling what's happening along your back and chest, face, and relax. We stay a few seconds, either completely letting go or holding, then heavily and slowly come back up and go again slowly to left. Continue very slowly in your own pace as you're staying a few seconds, 2, 3, 5, in the end of every twist. Try the best way you can to relax your upper back muscles. Last time will be after we go to the right, come back to center, interlock the fingers under the back of the head, close the elbows, and slowly, chin in, carefully raise the head. Good. Here we slowly, rising up, closing in, and staying for a few moments. I want you to take the arms slowly out. Then we're going to go a little bit to the lower portion of the mat. We're going to take the mat, the folded mat, and put it against the low back on the ground, the sacral area. And then we go slowly back, leaning back on the elbows, bending the knees, bring feet to ground. And then we slowly roll back, putting back of rib cage on the ground, bringing the knees to the body. So you see the folded yoga mat is supporting on the lumbar sacral connection area. You don't have to use the pillow unless you're like this. Only if your chin is like this, then you take the pillow and you make sure the chin is tucked in. If you don't need it, because you can keep the chin tucked in, then that's how you are without the pillow. From here, arms in 45 degrees, shoulders gently back. You should have very good awareness now in the back of rib cage and try to rest it down on the mat. Slowly, slowly lengthen the legs up as you are using this angle that creates the folded yoga mat or the pillow or blanket to hold the legs much comfortably and just allow the blood to go down. And as you open the chest, keep it open, breathe and relax, allowing the blood to come back to the heart. Take a lot of pressure from the heart. Allow the energy and blood to flow to the heart, bringing more oxygenated blood to the brain. Helps to find deeper ease and relaxation. Try to breathe gently to your belly. Good. I want you to find real deep comfort here. So the legs are really, really passive, allowing the blood to flow all the way down. Breathe gently to stomach. Variation of shoulder stand, a very passive one. If you're feeling really comfortable, try to breathe belly and chest. So you fill up the belly and then you continue up to your chest. Helps to maintain the chest open. You may feel a lot of sensations in your palms, your arms. Just relax. Let it work. Slowly, slowly open the arms to the sides. And then very carefully hold the elbows with your palms or the upper arm above the elbow, more accurate. And then try gently to pull the elbows out and then take them down gently to the ground, tuck the chin in. As we are trying to rest, the arm doesn't have to rest on the ground. You see now when I start, they don't rest on the ground. That doesn't matter. I just want you to feel comfortable, no pinching. And I want you to guide the breath more into the stomach area, Manipura chakra, and then the Anahata chakra. It's like you inhale in the stomach and climb to the chest. Then exhale to the mouth. Make the exhalation a good deep relief and release. Taking the weight of your shoulders, the weight of the world of your shoulders, releasing what we're holding in the stomach, relaxing. The legs up, allowing everything to flush. So try to be soft and relaxed. If you tense, contract, you block the flow, block the release. Beautiful. Usually we'll be in places like this for 15 minutes or more. So if you feel it's really, really good for you and you have 15 minutes, I really invite you to do that. Open the arms like Shavasana on the ground. Bend the knees carefully to the chest, heels to buttocks. Pay close attention to the point of contact of your back of pelvis with the folded blanket or mat. Then I want you to move the knees slowly, slowly away from the body. Very gently. I don't want a sudden ouch in your lower back. I want that motion that you will experience, that the rotation of pelvis when the knees moves away, how it moves your lower back in, but how it very nicely and peacefully bring the back of rib cage in. That's how basically we are building the fish pose. So now, see my arms under. So as the knees goes away, my lower back moves in and start to climb inward, so the back of rib cage and chest is opening up. And I reach with my toes touching the ground, but I don't put weight. This way I feel a nice arch building from the lower back and into the back of the rib cage. Then slowly, slowly bring the knees slowly back into your body. And then as I bring them in, I'm going to try to contract a little with the abdominal muscles, like I want to press the lower back to the ground. Of course, it's a much deeper effect than when we do it without this folded mat or blanket under the sacral lumbar spine. So we continue really, really slow so we can feel the motion and the rotation of pelvis, the way it works into the back, but also into the front. It's very important, again, visualize that your legs are made out of concrete. And then when you move away, you don't want to just let it crash down. A lot of control plus relaxation, soften the eyes, the mouth. Then I touch the ground gently with tip of toes. If it's too much on your lower back, of course, don't go there. Do significantly less. But you still get a nice stretch in your psoas muscles that connects from T12 into the groin area, which is extremely important to strengthen, but even more important to lengthen. Otherwise, it closes up, flexes up, takes the breath away, affects digestive system, and puts us in a defensive, depressive mood, closed up. Keep relaxing the eyes, keep opening the mouth. So if you feel intense feelings, your reaction to them is relaxation, peace. Good. Last time will be knees to the body and you raise the arms up to extension to shoulders, not above. It up because maybe that's not comfortable and I'll go a little bit lower. In my case, it's can go easily to extension, but it doesn't mean anything. If that's not comfortable, 45 degrees Shavasana. And then again, very heavy legs made out of concrete. We are going to the right. We do not allow ourselves to fall. Throughout the process, I want you to really deeply relax the arms, the palms, the fingers. because that can really activate flow into them. And I want you to pay close attention to them and to your eyes and mouth and relax them. Don't go all the way, it's about halfway. Stay there and slowly, slowly come back. And slowly, slowly to the left. You can clearly notice the difference between the twists that we did before, or the folded mat, or in the back of the rib cage, and now when it's in the lumbar sacral spine. Let's do another 2 sets. As we come back from the left, we're going to do 2 more. Try to really control with peace the motion. I want you to really be in the stomach area. Breathe there. The twist can help us release the Manipura chakra, the holding things in the stomach. Give awareness to your breath. Emphasize the exhalation as release. Wonderful. Last set. After we go to the left, we slowly come back. Gently, gently bring your feet to the ground while relaxing. Press the feet to the ground and lift the pelvis up. Hold the blanket or the pillow or the mat and pull it higher to the back of the rib cage. Then rest the pelvis softly down, not all the way to the ground. I'm still on my feet because I want you to place the mat, folded mat or what you have, into the connection between the lumbar thoracic spine. Okay, lumbar thoracic spine. And then keep the pelvis slightly off the ground. So that connection, this joint, which is the seat of Manipura, this joint, lumbar sacral, you're going to gently press it in. Arms 45 degrees, and then inhalation. Lift the pelvis a little higher. Tuck the chin gently in, back of head on the ground. And exhalation, more consciously, place this joint down and lower the pelvis like you intend to send it to the ground, but you don't. You kind of hold it before it becomes uncomfortable in your lower back. If it doesn't become uncomfortable, yeah, let it sink. But be very attentive. It can be sensitive to your lower back. If your lower back is sensitive, that pressure, we want to create it to open the lower back, not to create pressure into it, okay? This arch is very helpful for the herniated disc and phenomena like that, but not by force, okay? And then continue up. That's basically how I healed my herniated disc. I just slowly created an opposite pressure that closes the disc down, closes them up, as my back was constantly rounded, and that created gentle arch. But peacefully, you don't want to over compress or press, not compress, but pressure into your vertebrae. Be peaceful, gentle. It's not what you do to heal, it's how you do. It's not what you do, it's how you do. Same technique done wrong by force will create damage instead of heal. The same technique with peace will create healing and opening. So focus on how you do it, how you feel with it. And relax, of course, relax. Last time will be pelvis down. And again, if you feel the pelvis can rest on the ground and you are comfortable with that, that's where it ended, this motion. If not, pillow, but instead of the back of head, you can put another pillow under the back of the head if your chin is out, of course. But you put pillow under the pelvis. So still the mat, folded mat is pushing your spine in, but you don't feel too much pressure into your low back. If you're okay, no pillow. And then from here, arms extension to shoulders, and knees the same concrete legs, sinking to left, very carefully, carefully. You're going to massage into the deep muscles along the left side of your spine, all the way to your hip, your waist. Slowly back up, and slowly to right. You're going and creating deep massage to your back muscles into the connection, the waistline, the muscles connect with the ribs. So be very gentle, very peaceful. Breathe and relax. You want to massage and open your back. You don't want to hurt your back. Do it gently, even if it feels amazing now, do it gently so you don't have after effect of soreness or pain.